This is Maury of Yasharal. Part 2. In Part 1, we came from the first new moon after the equinox. The brothers are moving you forwards. The moon doesn't go forward. It falls behind. 10 days every year. You see, it's a directional problem. You're going the wrong way. Have you ever seen a drunken person driving on the wrong side of the road? What would be the end result? He'll crash. These brothers, people on the internet, the Gentiles, are leading you to crash. Let's see if we can take you out of this delusion and put you on the right side of the road. In other words, point you in the right direction. Look at the chart on the left. This chart is according to Hanuk. You would call him Enoch, chapter 72. Look how Hanuk breaks down the celestial event in quarters. 4 quarters for the year. Each quarter has 2 30-day months and 1 31-day month. A 31-day month includes an intercalary day. How many quarters are there again? 4. How many intercalary days are there? 4. Go to the right. Look on the bottom. The pagan calendar of the Gentiles. Pope Gregory. The whole world follows this. How many intercalary days does Pope Gregory's calendar have? 7. Pope Gregory's calendar has a 28-day month. Pope Gregory's calendar has 366 days. Hanuk says there's 364. So Pope Gregory's calendar is outside of reality. How do you correct this fictitious calendar created by the Gentiles? Look up top. The lunar event. Yah's calendar that's in the sky for the whole world to see. March 8th, waxing crescent, illumination 4%. That's new moon's day. How does the day work? According to Yahuwah, from the evening of the 7th to the evening of the 8th is a complete day. So day number 8 is new moon's day. Got it. Let's do our count from there. From 8 to 17 is 10 days. What just happened? The moon is falling behind the sun in the amount of 10 days. In Jubilees, it says that the moon will come out 10 days too soon. 10 days before the celestial event that happened on the 18th. Go back to March 18, 2018. The sun and the moon came out on the same day. The sun rose and went for a first. It traversed across the sky for a full 12 hours. When it dipped below the horizon in the west, Hadash, the moon showed up. Then the next year, the moon moved away from the sun in the amount of 10 days, revealing something. The path of years. All right. So every year, the moon falls behind the sun in the amount of 10 days. Look up top, there's an illustration. March 8th, 2019 is our starting point. So if you fall behind 10 days, you'll be on the 28th. 10 more days, 18, 10 more days, 8, 10 more days, 28, 10 more days, 18, 10 more days, 8. Tell me something. How many days would that be? 60? How many months? 2. How many years? 6. Then we come to 20, 25, 10 more days. You'll be on the 28th. For an illustration purpose, we're going to use Pope Gregory's calendar. Because we're not using Pope Gregory's calendar for this count. Guess what we're using? The chart on the left. But so that you can see where we would be in the 7th year, we'll use Pope Gregory's calendar. The renewed moon would come out in December, and your feast would be in January, according to the lunar event, not according to a solar calendar. Do you understand? Because the moon fell behind 7 years. Did you hear me? This is the 7th year that I have been teaching the path of years. You see the Messiah, the one who sprinkles the blood with his finger 7 times before the mercy seat and 7 times on the mercy seat, is going to follow this path. He's not going to follow your genetically modified feast. There's not any atonement will be made for you in April for your fictitious Passover. It's an abomination unto him. Now you have a label in the heavens. What label would that be? A Baal worshiper. Do you want to hear the argument against this? The Rock Ibar stated, if you don't adjust the calendar, your feast will be all the way back in the winter months. Let me ask you a question. If you adjust a calendar and add fictitious time, bringing it back to an equinox, will that change the rotation of the sun, the moon, and the stars in the heavens? The answer is no. So even the people that you trust are taking you away from your salvation, making you unclean in every way. Remember, the Messiah is not going to follow your genetically modified feast. He's going to follow the path of years, the way in which the moon works. It does not move forward. It falls behind. The Rock Ibar said that your feast will be all the way back in the winter months. Have you forgotten who we're dealing with here? He who is seated upon the throne. And his name is Yahuwah. He controls the elements. There are 12 portals. Inside of those portals are 12 window openings. Any time of the year, any season, any quarter, he can open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing where there'll not be room enough to receive it. Do you believe it? I think not if you're adjusting the calendar. You see, their thought is that the promised land is likened unto the land of their captivity. You know, they have ice and snow here. Yeah. It's not like that. The promised land is for sun people. You see, we've forgotten already where we come from. Some people say we're coming from America and all of these things. Well, Deuteronomy 28, just throw it in the garbage then. But they've forgotten where they came and kidnapped us from, a sun climate. Do you know what the promised land is likened unto? Florida. While you guys in the north are having snowstorms and ice storms, we have 75 and 80-degree weather in December. We're still growing things here. So the argument in which Tarak Ibar and all of the unlearned and the unstable have against following the lunar event is flawed. It's wanting. Let me just be clear. They are liars. They do not believe in he who is seated upon the throne. But there's a few of us who are going to follow this path. This path leads to eternal life. Going forward leads to death. Shalom.